who lost a mother and brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary,
Dark Knight Sparta, Mr. Dante. I do that shit too. In Left 4 Dead 2, you have like jump stamina, where you will jump slower if you've jumped a couple times in a row. And I'm like yelling at my character like, dude, what are you doing? How are you already tired? You only jumped like 3 times. Try doing jump squats. Tell me that you're not gassed after like the 4th one. Like I just did 60 of them almost, but you know, the 3rd or 4th one was not as high as the later couple, and I wasn't running away from zombies before I did them. Like, you ever really want to be humbled, chat? See how high you can jump. The median height is 0. I'm pretty sure. A lot of people just cannot jump at all. And you might remember when you were a kid, you'd jump around all the time. You just hop and skip everywhere you go. But as an adult, bro, when do you jump? Maybe when you jump out the fucking window of your iPhone factory right into the suicide nets, you know? That's like the only time. Dante jumps like crazy. He does a front flip every time. He's just showing off. You jump when you play basketball? Hey, good on you for playing basketball. That game requires some athleticism, for sure. Jumping is kind of honestly an underrated skill. It's not even really a skill though, because there's not much technique to it really. It's mostly just athleticism. I can only do that ugly ass GTA jump that doesn't get you anywhere. Rough, dude, rough. Bark, bark. Also, yeah, I'll get you that. I saw your DM, Destiny Spider. I'll grab you it after stream. Oh, it almost hit me. Literal strength and athleticism check. It's crazy. I met this dude at the gym. Big calisthenics guy. He could literally jump up to his nipples. It's crazy. He'll just like go to the gym and do box jumps sometimes. Weighted box jumps. He's got like 60 pounds of weight on a vest. And he's doing box jumps up to his belly button. Dude's a Giga Chad, actually. Without the weights, he does like up to his nipples. He's got like a fucking 4-foot vertical. He literally just goes there and trains jumps sometimes. The knees will hurt him soon enough. I don't know, dude. He stretches a lot. And he's jumping up, so there's really no impact. Nice. Sounds really useful to skip lines. You just jump over people. Based, honestly. Yes, and I wish I didn't, Raid. People could maybe survive a Walking Dead-esque zombie situation, but God, if they're fast and you can't jump, you're cooked. It's true, because that's like the one advantage you get is that you can like climb, because zombies aren't sophisticated enough to climb, right? That's why I like calisthenics, dude. In case a zombie apocalypse happens, I'll be ready. I was literally talking with Orchelon about this today because he's a big gym guy now too. But he does like purely weights. He never does anything calisthenics. He doesn't like calisthenics. And so he always asks me what my bench PR is, but I never do bench press because I don't like one rep maxing. I think it's dangerous and you hurt yourself. So I like to stick to bodyweight exercises and stuff. But I'm like all about pull-ups. Like pull-ups are the exercise. They're the king, right? Pull-ups and push-ups. And I'm like, dude, in what circumstances are you going to need to push something off of yourself that's really heavy? Like, if you're sure, if for some reason 1/4 of a car is on top of your chest, you'll be able to save yourself. But like being able to climb on top of stuff, pull yourself out of a hole, that's like way more useful, right? Like, sure, if you could bench 200, that's great, but like, what if you fall into a hole? That's not going to help you. You're not going to push the hole away from you. You got to pull yourself out of the hole. You know? This is zombie apocalypse. If I could do 100 pull-ups, I'm climbing into the top of a fucking building, dude. You're not climbing to the top of a building just by benching 350, you know what I mean? Like, different skill set, different exercises. Different conditioning. They got that hammer buff. The cracking the zombie skulls. That's fair. But like in day-to-day life, how many skulls you crushing, dude? This is American History X? Because he'd be doing squats for that. That's probably a little overkill. I probably could have skipped the last one, but whatever. Better safe than sorry. Yeah, I was definitely overkill. I could have skipped the last two, probably. If I end up in a climactic situation where I'm hanging off the edge of a rooftop, I just hang there until I get exhausted and then fall to my death. Definitely not hitting the first pull-up. See, dude? You never survive Mission Impossible or something. That shit happens all the time. So like, pull-ups, more useful than bench press. Because of that right there, you know? I just imagine Orch hanging off the edge of a building and then pushing the building away from himself instead of pulling himself up to it. Obviously, some of the strength transfers over, but it's like, you know, the endurance of it. That's what matters. He just like pushes the building away. Oh man. You know, they say going to the gym will help you in those situations, but what if you already went to the gym that day? Like, my legs are toast, right? So if I needed to run from zombies today, I would just die. And that's because I went to the gym. Like, I needed a good 3-4 days to recover. So going to the gym regularly, you know, like you already have to be in shape. If you continue to push yourself to failure, then it's just a gamble. Like, sure, if you're recovered, you have a better chance of surviving the zombie apocalypse than other people who haven't worked out. However, if that day the zombie apocalypse happens to happen is on the day that happens to be the day after you did leg day, then you're guaranteed dead. Like, more so than someone who doesn't exercise. That's just bad RNG. If it happens to be like Tuesday, Wednesday, or fucking Thursday when the zombies show up, then you're just dead because you do legs on Monday. Yeah, nice, Skyback. Keep it up. Keep it up. You know what you should do, Skyback? You should do dead hangs. If you can't do a full pull-up, just hang on the pull-up bar for as long as you can. Like, feet off the ground, you know, but just like hold on to it. Hang there. Once you do that, once you could do that for like 40 consecutive seconds or so, you should be able to do a pull-up. It's very similar. Best hope your recovery days have enough food stocked up till you can move again. Yeah, and you just hide until then. Exactly. You just created a new, never conceived of asshole excuse to not go to the gym. Look, dude, I think the apocalypse is gonna happen any day now. I can't afford to be in recovery when it has. What if the nukes fall tomorrow and I did legs today? I'm doomed. Well, dude, we actually used to just hang and try to get taller because I thought my body weight would stretch you down. No, it doesn't, unfortunately. Especially if you don't weigh very much. And considering you're 5'1", I doubt you weigh very much. But the dead hangs will strengthen your arms and shoulders, which makes it easier to do a pull-up. Sky big gamer. Yeah, so that's definitely not going to be enough to stretch you out. When you go into space, you stretch out. If you want to be taller, you can always try to be an astronaut. Although I think you might be too skinny. You lose bone and muscle density when you go into space, so if you're already 90 pounds, I think you might just wither away. Don't they like decompress and have issues on return? Yeah, it's because the gaps between your vertebrae actually like have cushions in them, like shock absorbers. They're called discs. And when you're in space, the discs become decompressed because the spine isn't always being forced down onto the discs. And so they can actually like come out of place. From being in space too long. If you move your body bad. But it also makes you taller because you increase the distance between your vertebrae and the discs. How'd I kill the shadow so fast? If you wait for it to do that skewer attack and then jump on the skewer, if you shoot it, it'll turn red instantly and then it'll just blow up. The stairs are fine. As long as they don't break. Why are you using them? God, I really hope I can get those orbs. I don't know if I did. I'm a little... I might not get the special bonus here. That would be really bad. They're sturdy. Yeah, it's not like you got a bunch of weight on them, really. It'll be fine. You walk on them fine, so. Alright, Prage. We Gucci. We Gucci. When I was a kid, there was a dude who used to do stuff in the local park as a gym, like trees and stuff. He would run like a half marathon around the park. Legend. Honestly, we need more people like that. The only thing that people did at the park where I grew up was make out and smoke cigarettes. It's either that or little kids. No in between. Just teenagers and little kids. Oh, and homeless people. Those are like the three genders. Homeless people, children, and teenagers making out. All right, mission 9. Time to lock in. You're really glad that people don't smoke as much nowadays? That shit used to give you a headache? Yeah, people vape a lot though. Which apparently gives you lead poisoning. I saw that on Twitter, so it's probably not true, but I saw it on Twitter. I believe it. It's just stupid anyways. I think we might finally be entering an era of people being like cynical enough and poor enough to not smoke and to not drink that much. Now my mom smoked a lot too, which explains me. Explains me a lot. That's why I turned out this way. Don't smoke. Your baby might become a speedrunner. Oh, thank God I hit her, Herrick. Please die. Oh my God, I just wasted all my DT. That was fun. Just spammed it so hard. Whatever. Not a big deal. Gives you full DT afterwards anyways. Also, she didn't smoke when she was pregnant. It's a joke. I didn't need any intervention to turn out this way. I just was born this way. I was born incorrect. The Marlboro Red sees PBs in your future. More like red splits. Good enough. Get me out of here. Yeah, this is a little overkill on the orbs, but it's fun. I need fetish orbs. 4 sets of them. Perfect. I can get 5, that's fine. That's plenty. I'm out of here. Hopefully I got those orbs from the wall. I think I did. I wasn't paying full attention. No clue. Destiny's better, honestly. Yeah, Chris is the better person to ask on that kind of stuff. ADHD maxing, watching 2 streams at once. Base, Skybeck. I appreciate you being one of those streams. What's that, Valkyrie? It goes. It goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, yeah! That's how it goes. Impulsively scheduled an eye appointment for tomorrow? Okay, fair. Are you okay? Is your eyeball okay? Why is it suddenly stunned more when I don't have DT active? You're looking at the to-do list? I thought we agreed that we'd never do that again. We don't look at that thing. It's scary. I need to add the sound from the scissor to the soundboard so I can alternate it with the Pope. I was thinking about making a button that like just has random sounds like that, and like it just plays them randomly. So you just grab a whole bunch of them, and then just like you just mash it, and it just has random ones. You got the Sin Scissor from DMC 1. You got the Pope, with the Pope from Halo 2. Like any good like nut sounds. He's gonna not. Yeah, he's gonna walk forward. I knew it. Oh! Habibi! Jesus. Oh yeah, like the elite from Halo CE. Oh, that's nice, B. Well, hell yeah. Stoked. Is it that time of year again? Are we gonna like start looking at the to-do list? You figured that you were just like too overwhelmed from life in general, so we're gonna make it even worse by working on the to-do list? Thank you, Valkyrie. I take that as a compliment. Did not this again. Not this missing the pause combo, losing me orbs shenanigans. I think I should be fine. I only missed one there. Yeah, the Leon death noise from Mario 4 is pretty good. I had a big list somewhere. Well, we don't have to do the insulation. I've told you this. Nice, got them in it. I'll be okay. Do you think having YouTube chat relay bots circumvents the multi-streaming Twitch TOS rules? No, I just don't give a fuck about what Twitch thinks because they'll be gone in like 2 years anyways. And I'm such a small streamer that no one will ever notice. It makes the restreaming experience way better. I'd recommend it, honestly. How you doing, Sham? How do you get Griffin to consistently land there? By standing in a very specific spot and shooting him once before he passes over and then breaking the red thing at a very specific time. If you do it just like that, then he'll always land. It just has to do with like tricking his AI into going there. Nice. You have the same thing except it's self-hosted. I can disguise it as a Twitch chatter if you need to. That's what's up. That sounds convenient. I wish I could have it for TikTok chat as well. That's my only thing, is it only does YouTube and Twitch, but I also stream a TikTok at the same time. I wish that I could see TikTok chat. And chat could understand the derangedness. I mean, I already stream on YouTube, Art Crisis. So I'll just keep going on YouTube. Like, I'm streaming on YouTube right now. Yeah, not the Death Scythe. Anyone else. Anyone else is fine. God, I feel like that was not enough orbs. I hate this mission. You sure? So I was planning on grabbing these anyways. Okay, cool. Fucking barely. 506. Needed 500 for that one. But yeah, when Twitch goes away, I mean, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Just on YouTube instead. I'll just continue to be streaming on YouTube. It's not on Twitch. Because Twitch won't exist. It will happen, I just have no idea when. I'm convinced that Twitch will cease existence in like a couple years. But then the next 5 is my prediction. It'll just not exist at all. What's worse, low percent or all SBs? Low percent's worse just because it's less fun. I mean, all SBs is way harder, but low percent's just not fun. Of course that missed. This is gonna be a really fast Griffin fight. Wow. Nice. Cool. We got a really good run, chat. We got a really, really good run. Just need to make it through the next, 8 missions. I'd say the bulk of the work is done, but kind of the hard missions are backloaded. What is all specials? All specials is not a thing. All special bonuses is it's a category where you get all the special bonuses. Special bonus is the highest possible rank you can get on a mission. So you get the highest possible rank on every mission in the game in one sitting, like back to back. Yeah, no damage, high orbs, low time. I'm also doing it hitless, so I'm not getting hit by anything, even if it doesn't do damage. Yeah, no hit plus, essentially. It would be the ultimate challenge if it was non-normal. Also, I'm not doing 100% completion. Technically, I think 100% all SP would be harder. I am planning on doing that afterwards, though. Not too far for that to hit. All good. Nice clean fight. Easy breezy, beautiful waifu.
Too easy.
Okay. Getting a little bit stressful up in here. Oh, thank God that interrupted his attack. I did not mean to do that punch. Can never do that fastest fight. That fight as fast as I can. You hate Nightmare? Not with that attitude, you couldn't. Watch me get hit by the dragon. That'd be kind of XDD funny. That'd be quite the way to lose the run. But done playing Doom the Dark Ages, at least until someone beats my record. I don't really see much reason to keep playing. I got my goal time and I still have world record, so. I like the run, it's just kind of long, so. If I have the time that I want and I have world record, then I don't really see much reason to keep playing. I tried to do a couple attempts on UN, but it's just really frustrating. It's the same thing as Nightmare, it's just you can't practice. So it's, I don't know, I think UN's dumb. And it's not like anyone's beaten my time on UN or anything, you know. No one's even submitted a run of UN. Really good fight. Cool, 17's done and dusted. That's so lame. There's no secret missions I could do or anything to back it up. Classic. Classic fucking frosts, man. You couldn't do it as fast. He always grabbed you and sent you to hell. Well, have you ever actually practiced? Shocked Pikachu faced. I can't do something as fast as someone who has 1,000 hours of practice in that thing. Who would have guessed? No way. That's crazy. I can't do something I've never tried to do? That's wild. What a notable fun fact. Well, we can still PB. Nice. Just need to not lose 2 more SPs. Oh, I'm dumb. It's right here. It sucks that it's 18 as well. Like there's no secret missions I can go do to save it. There's no backups. There's no easier, safer way to get the orbs. Like this is just the only strat you can do there. So if it doesn't go well, then it's just over. We can still PB. So let's try to get 22 SPs. That'd be sick. Yeah, the secret mission before that is there's no secret missions in that level, and you can't backtrack because the painting is a one-way teleporter. So like you can't go back to 17 or to 16. It's like one of the few missions in the game where you can't go anywhere. Like you're just stuck in that like couple of rooms. And a lot of these other missions, you can backtrack to other missions and just like go do their secret missions if you get hit and stuff. But not mission 18. And because I don't want to get hits, I also can't get swallowed by Nightmare. Which means the only viable way to get the orbs is to kill Frosts. And Frosts are really inconsistent. Does the game count that as being hit? Well, you don't take damage. You just get hit. The game only counts damage, it doesn't count hits. How many secret missions are left anyways? Well, like, from this point in the run, there's like, I think 3 or 4 I could go backwards and go do. Because you're kind of in an open area of the level, or like the map. Like, I'm pretty sure I could go back and I could do the ones in mission 15, or even the one in mission 14, like way, way back. I don't know if they despawn or whatnot, but. The next one you're supposed to do, like in the correct order, is on 21. Alright, hardest SB in the game. Let's get this one. Getting this one would be hype. I shouldn't have done that. That was fast, but not worth it because now I gotta cross the bridge manually. I'm actually kind of on a time crunch on this one because this backtrack is crazy long. I think I have to beat it in under 3 minutes. But I go back to kill these nobodies to get their orbs. $430? Okay, that's not as bad. It's still something that you can run up against though. Because this one, again, because I can't get swallowed by Nightmare, is like really, really hard to get the orbs for. I have to leave 2 of the 100 orb caches and also grab those. And then I also need to kill a Frost or 2. I'll just kill both of them. Yeah, exactly, Benoit. So I wouldn't say that you can't do it. You just haven't practiced. Nothing wrong with that. It's not fair to compare yourself against someone who has like 1,000 more hours than you. This doesn't make sense. Man, fuck you, Nightmare. I should walk the other way so I can see. When the camera transitions happens, I can't tell if I locked my analog stick or not. Yeah, because what happens is the camera angle changes, and so if you're holding the analog stick in the same direction when the camera changes, it'll continue to move you in that direction, even though now it should be moving you in a different direction because the camera angle changed. So you have to move the analog stick enough that the game registers it's a different angle. Can you not? The problem is I can't tell if that happened or not because I can't see myself because I'm behind Nightmare. And like I'm moving the analog stick, so it should change, but if you don't move it at a drastic enough angle, then the game doesn't detect that you actually changed it. So like I'll be holding it this direction, and then the camera angle will switch, and I'll continue to walk in the new direction based on that analog input. And I have to like adjust my analog stick to the right direction, otherwise it won't work. But I can't tell that that's happening or if I fixed it or not because I can't see my player. Now jumping is bad because it's got a long startup and cooldown, so I'll get hit at the end of the jump or at the start of the jump. Because I have to continuously walk. Otherwise I'll get hit by the little arrows. See, I did it right there. Like I was holding up left, but the camera angle switched, so. Yeah, but it's the landing. Look at you hit. And then the jump doesn't fix the camera angle issue either. You'll just jump and then jump in the direction you don't want to jump. And then continue to walk in the direction you don't want to walk. I just need to walk the other direction so I can actually see myself. Nice climb. Dante can do pull-ups. Still PB. I'm gonna get 21 SB for sure, so just need 22 and 23. We're getting damn close. This would be the second run today that's been on pace in the last 2 missions for 21 SBs. I had a run earlier that I would have gotten 21 SBs, but then I got hit by the blades on 23. Yeet. So this will be this special bonus, and then we just need 22 and 23. 22 is a hard one. 23 is pretty easy. What's up, Chris? Thank you, I appreciate you. Glad you enjoy. I think this is on sub 1 hour pace though, so that's cool. This will be the first run that gets sub 1, I think. Oh, that was close. How did I know? 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, seven, eight. Ah, that's not good. Quit with this dog shit attack, bro. I ran out of room. God, dude, what bad RNG. Fuck you, Mundus. I should have jumped across the gap and then ran left, I guess, but... What a dick. Stop wasting. How you doing, dude? Alright. Well, it'll still be a PB if I beat the time, so... Which I think we're on pace for. As long as I get 23 SP. Are you training with the team for the season? Nice, dude. Hope that goes well. Good luck to this for the season. Yeet. Yeah, assuming I get the special bonus here, I think this will PB just on time, but it'll still be the same amount of special bonuses at 20. Or I'll get hit there. Apparently, that's the second time today. How the fuck did I just get hit there? Dude just flew to the side midair to grab me. I think I should play it even safer here and just vortex to the end of the hallway and then air raid them to death. God, I'm so mad about that. That trap used to always work. Looks like we have a wiener. It is gonna be sub 1 though, so that's kind of cool. Even with all the hitless strats. Even though it was only 19 SBs instead of 20. Yeah, 59, 26. Fog. Sub 1's cool. $19 SBs is not cool though. Fuck, dude. 18, it's just unlucky. 20, I should probably practice. 22, just unlucky. 23, I should probably practice. GG though.